Healthy and nourishing soups for dieters. Soups can be one of the best foods to eat while following a diet to lose added pounds of unhealthy weight. However, you will have to pay attention to the ingredients you use in all of your soup recipes, including calories and fat content. You can still enjoy a flavorful soup even when using foods light on fats, as there are many substitutions to choose from instead of the higher calorie alternatives. For example, if a recipe calls for heavy whipping cream to use as a thickening agent, try using pureed potatoes instead. You can also always pare down the amount of heavy cream used to still have some of the flavor but not all of the fat. Another way to cut most of the fat out of the soups you make is by browning the meats in a separate pan from the vegetables or other ingredients. Discard the fat from the frying pan and then pat the meats dry with a paper towel before adding them to your soups. Beans and swap are also good for adding protein, flavor, and bulk to your soups without the unwanted calories and fat. Miso, which is fermented soybean paste, can be used for flavoring broths and soups, especially vegetarian varieties without meats. If you need to pre-cook some of the vegetables for your soup, such as onions or celery, try to use water or broth when sautéing to keep them from sticking to the pan, along with non-stick cooking spray instead of only using vegetable oil or butter. Sweet potato and turkey soup recipe. What you need: 2 tablespoons butter, 1 onion, cut into thin slices, 1 1/2 teaspoons dried sage, 1 pound sweet potatoes, peeled, cut into 1/2 inch pieces, 1 1/2 quarts canned low-sodium chicken broth or homemade chicken stock, 1 teaspoon salt or to taste, 1/4 pound green beans, cut into pieces, 1/4 teaspoon black pepper, 2 cups turkey, cut into cubes or small pieces. How to make it: in a large saucepan or stock pot, melt the butter over low to medium heat, then add the sliced onions and dried sage. Cook the mixture over medium heat for about 5 minutes or until the onions start to turn translucent. Add in the cubed sweet potatoes, the chicken broth or stock, and the salt, then bring the mixture to a boil. Reduce the heat to low and simmer for about 10 minutes or until the potatoes are tender. Place half of the mixture into a food processor or blender and puree. Return the mixture to the soup in the saucepan, then add the cut green beans and the black pepper. Simmer the mixture for about 6 or 7 minutes or until the beans are slightly tender. Add the pieces of turkey cutlets, then cook them for about 5 to 7 minutes or until the meat is cooked through. Simmer the soup for another 3 to 5 minutes over low heat and serve while hot. Serves healthy and nourishing soups for dieters. Soups can be one of the best foods to eat while following a diet to lose added pounds of unhealthy weight. However, you will have to pay attention to the ingredients you use in all of your soup recipes, including calories and fat content. You can still enjoy a flavorful soup even when using foods